Hi everyone, how you doing? This is part two of the MKL season overview. In this broadcast, we're going to cover future events and what you can expect from us in the next coming weeks, in the upcoming weeks, I mean. And what you can expect from us is pretty much we're going to open some polls up, about 3 to 5 polls concerning major events that happened in the league, and a couple of things that we tried that we actually tried a couple of new things that were kind of radical ideas to any other league, and we thought they were doable and plausible. Some of them worked pretty well. Some of them didn't work so well. Some of them need restructuring. This is the first league. This is the first season of the league, the premier one. You guys have all made history, and as with everything, kinks need to be worked out. And we're hoping season 2 of the MKCL will be a lot better, cut. More exciting, better structured. I think the biggest issue were the playoff matches. Every other week you had to do 2 matches, which really wasn't that bad. And we're gonna have a big discussion thread. So we do want to stress this is the People's League. So if you have an idea, we were going to consider it, and if it gets a lot of popularity, a lot of attention, we will run a poll on it. And if people like it, we're going to implement it. And so we'll see how that goes. The main thing that's going to be restructured is probably the way the playoff matches are done. We're not sure if they're going to be worth the VR again. They're definitely not going to be overlapped because they kind of turned into a disaster given all the added stress from the other leagues, and they might all be at the end, and they might be completely separate from the league. It depends on you and your vote and what you guys want. You guys are making history. You guys did the first division, the first season, so you guys have the most say. So please, voice your input on all these polls. We'll probably have them set to the portal. We'll have the portal link set to the forums on the blog, so everybody can view them as they come into the forums, firsthand to see how they're going. And I think that's pretty much what we got going so far. We're also going to have a poll to vote on the next event that you guys want. We're also going to introduce a triple team tournament. It's going to be 3 versus 3 versus 3 versus 3. Now, we didn't do this initially because the GTT, which is MarioKartWii.com's, biggest, team tournament, it kind of had the patent on that for a long time. We've been wanting to do it a long time, but we didn't want to step on the toes of the GTT. But I actually asked their admin, their head admin, the person that runs it, if it's okay if we run our version of it, and he didn't have a problem with it. He said that's fine. You can do whatever you got to do. So we're gonna take steps to put towards a 3 versus 3 versus 3 versus 3 league, because that was actually quite fun. And so we're not gonna have a continuous ladder like the GTT is. We're actually gonna have it's gonna go up to a point and stop, and people will be awarded trophies. It's not gonna just be who can stay on top of the longest, because it's proven not to be so well. The ladders don't do so well. The GB ladders have fell off for Mario Kart Wii, and that ladder's fallen off. People get tired of trying to upkeep stuff, so we're going to strive towards a specific goal this time. And hopefully that'll be a success, but that'll be in the smaller tournaments. Smaller tournaments is everything from teams of 3 and lower, and then the larger tournaments are obviously going to be, teams of 5 and up. And we'll see how it goes from there. But that's what you can expect from us in the future. A lot of it really just depends on you guys. So if you guys want to voice your opinion, please voice it in the feedback section, the forum feedback and support section, and it will be paid attention to. The staff that we do have will take note of it, and we'll put it forth if it's if needed. So thank you guys for listening to the second part of this. And hope to see you guys back in season 2 once it's restructured and the kinks are out, and hopefully we might see you in World Playoffs. I do want to go a little bit over World Playoffs. All the fighting in the divisions where clans are like, we're better than you, and the other clans are like, no, we're better than you, and we're like, well, prove it, and they can't really prove it because they're in different divisions. Well, that's where World Playoffs comes in. World Playoffs is 16 clans per ladder. Okay, and what that happens is you have a lot of clans going off at one time very quickly, going head to head. So if you want to prove you're better than all the clans that you thought were above you in one division, then go for it. Because this is 16 clan knockout per ladder. We're gonna try and have 3 ladders. And if you think you can be the best in that ladder, here's your chance to prove it. Okay, DR7 won ladder 2 last time. They were knocked up to Division 2. They were originally supposed to be in Division 3 or 4, but they beat all the clans that were going to be in Division 3 or 4. So they got to ladder. They got to Division 2. They proved themselves. So pretty excited. That's our big, huge standalone knockout tourney. It's not our raw knockout formula. It's our playoff formula for knockout. So we hope to see you guys there. That'll probably be our big next thing. Season 3 was executed quite successfully prior to the MKCL start. So we're going to try and do that again probably. It's not so big that it's going to interfere for the WCL. They'll be on Saturdays, the matches. Should be quite well. Should be not very demanding on clans at all. It's only 4 matches. Alright, so alright, just want to let you guys know that. Also look out for the Twin Team Championships. That's going to come out soon. And yeah. The FFAC is supposed to also, we're also supposed to crown the top 10 FFA racers in the MKC. Here up this next coming week, we're going to do semifinals and then finals. 5 GPs total for all of you who are wondering about that. Look for that. The rooms are set, the FCs are set, the hosts are set. Just all you gotta do is show up, and we'll see how it goes. All right, thank you for taking the time to view this and hear this out. See you guys around.